Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to some more Tavern Tycoon. Now, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done some of this because basically scenario number 3 was completely unusable. Now, I have just got back from work and I've seen on Steam that there has been an update for this, so hopefully that will fix the problem. The main problem there was there are a lot of people sort of wandering around the middle of the tavern all waiting to use something, be it the bathroom or the gymnasium or the arcane library. But they were free to use, but it wasn't triggering, so eventually everyone got annoyed and ended up leaving with bad reputation, which is a bit annoying. So we're going to whiz through this quickly because I've tried this a few times, like I said, when it wasn't working, and I've done that wrong already. And I know roughly what I want to do or what I need to do, so I just want to try and get through it as quickly as possible, to be honest with you. Especially just this opening bit because it's very tight on time. If you don't get stuff done early enough, then you could be in trouble, because the most important thing in this mission is the research workshop. That's the most important thing in this one. So let's get that down ASAP. It's all about getting that research straight away. So I'm actually going to go for some of the better maidens to get in there straight away as well. Wrong button, staff. Just when you want some really high level ones that are going to cost a bit, there is none available, right? You and you. And then I want you researching brand new recipes, because this one is so dependent on those new recipes. It can be quite a problem, really. If you don't have the new recipes, it's just you're basically screwed if you don't get them. You know what, I didn't even read the beginning bit, did I? I apologise for that. So basically this one is the wealthier part of town, it says, and then there should be one from Lord Peter in here as well. This one is going to be tricky. Just want to let you know this is the wealthier part of town and it has people with taste. I heard that locals are into spas nowadays, wink wink. Also, I might send a few of my friends, so I hope your tavern is big enough to handle them. As always, you have my full support. Right, so we want to build a bar. No, I might do this a little bit different to how I've done it before. I don't know why. Let's do a bar there. And then let's do another bar. I've just sort of changed my entire design to how I've done it the last few times. A bar there as well. That's an awful way of doing it. I don't know why I've done it that way. These are new rooms as well. Allow maidens to spend time experimenting on new menu items. Okay, he just hasn't changed the thing on that, as he looks of it. Okay, I'll let him off. Right, let's get one bartender in for now. We don't need to get two in. What we do need though is we need a rest room, which we're going to build here. I'm not happy with the design of this place at all at the moment. I'm not going to go over the top with stalls. I don't think I need. I normally buy like 5 or so, but I don't think I need 5. And then over in here, I'm going to build an arcane study. And I'm just going to spam these because they're cheaper. And wizards is a big one in this game. On this mission, wizards are really really demanding. So we'll get a gym in here as well. We're not going to bother too much with the gym because you don't get that many knights. I don't quite know how to do this now because I've struggled a few times with reputation. Apparently one of the big problems with reputation is prices. But it's trying to find that sort of that limit where you're okay to charge them prices but not lose too much reputation. So I'm going to have to try and find that sort of middle ground. So I'm going to put a bit of extra on. Not too much, just a little bit extra, because I need to make the money. Let's just make these 5 gold each. It's not going to be much, but it's going to help out a lot, I think, for us. Right, so we've got some people sat at the bar. We're going to need a handyman in. Just get you. Now I'm going to try and make sure the staff are happy as well, because it seems to be that, from what I understand, if they're already happy, if I click on the right bloody tab, if they're already happy, they won't ask for a raise. So if I can get them all with sunglasses on, then they won't ask for a raise. That's the plan, right. I also now need to get a couple of tables. Let's get 3 tables then, because that's what I clicked on. And I need one more maid in there to deal with those tables. Just to... oh crap. I meant to pick up a cheap one, I picked up the most expensive one. Okay. Not a problem. No problema. There's not actually that many cheap ones there anyway, is there? And I want one more bartender then. Let's get the cheap one. Shoot that rat. 6 pieces of news. Thinking about visiting, that's great, Lord Peter. Get in here and give us your money. January is pointless even reading. Now, I've looked through these already. I mean, it's just like a tutorial, so this is just how to and why you name your tavern. If you don't name it, it's bad for reputation, apparently. Interesting. There's now spam on the game as well. Interesting new diet program revolution. You can invest 2,000 gold. It's all spam stuff. You just lose money out of it. And February made 64 gold. It's not actually too bad actually. And measure twice for inking. And this is all about building rooms at the right size and not spending too much money, basically. And talking about spending money, we need to do the same thing now because we need some guest rooms. Let's do 4x3. Like so. 4x3. So. And. Doesn't really fit very well, does it? I'm really funny about stuff like that. Especially in a game like this where everything's quite gridded, I would like to have like an area that's... oh, that fits quite nicely there with the reception desk, I suppose. And I just want a clerk stood there like that. We're looking okay at the moment then. How are we looking like on reputation? He's leaving with a +5 rep, you're leaving with -5, not quite sure why. I think I might need like a Bards performance stage. I've not had one of these before, you know. Should we build one? I can fit quite nicely in the middle there. Oh, again, it's just... it's only going to be one side or the other, isn't it? I'm going to put it here because I want to potentially try and build another bar, and this will get quite good coverage. That will. Let's build one there. So that means now the bards come in should be able to do to play on that, and I'm going to build a fireplace as well. I'm going to build that right here, and then that will shoot people with bits of energy as they walk in and out, which boosts their happiness. Now, Lord Peter, you make a visit. I'd already accepted once. March, you didn't make much gold at all. Pay attention to your mailbox. So basically some mail is time sensitive, and if you don't read it in time you could miss out on opportunities. So here comes a bard, and he's going to get shot. And he's instantly, oh, that instantly makes him happy, that's good. So having that right by the door is going to be a good one. Now you want a pay rise. You're already really expensive as it is, aren't you? How are we looking like research-wise now then? Health policy. Research. We're actually quite a chunk of the way there. I think the guy must have sped that up a little bit. Here comes Lord Peter. He's leaving with a -3. Not quite. I'd like to be able to click on them and find out why they're giving us certain results. To be honest, you are moving to the study even though you're bursting for a wee. Lord Peter should be pretty happy though how this is going. It's not too bad at the moment. Could be better. Monetary wise, after building everything we needed to build, we're not actually too bad either. We're going to probably need some more bars at some point. He wants a pay rise, so you can have that. So he gets shot, so he's instantly happy. Monthly report for April. 140 gold, that's not great, but we're still pretty early days, aren't we? So Lord Peter's happy, you've been shot, so you're happy. This little fireplace could actually be a massive bonus for us, actually. It's going to give people the happiness as they walk in and out. Hiring employees. If you want to run a great tavern and build yourself a great team, it is as simple as that. You can't caveat to this approach. Is that talented people are hard to come by, and even if they have high expectations, It is long known fact that you get what you pay for on the job market. You can either hire a rookie with relatively low wage requirements and train them over time, hoping they will turn out a great success, or hire a veteran. The problem is with that is they end up... Oh god, I'm a bit of spam. Is it? You've won! Just send us 500 gold processing fee. Yeah. Yeah, so basically you... it doesn't really work, because if you send somebody if you hire someone who's cheap, and then all of a sudden they start demanding more money, it doesn't make much sense. I think Lord Peter, there we go, he's got a smile on his face. We're doing well here. We're doing well, lads. We can do this. Moving to the rest room. Nobody's been on the music stage yet, which is a bit of a pain. We're going to need another bar at some point. Can I like fit one? Oh, I can fit one there. It's not necessarily best, is it? I think I can't. Can I not put it right up against the back? No, it's fine. It does fit in there, doesn't it? Oh, it did fit in there. Why is that not fitting there now? That's annoying, isn't it? It did fit there a second ago. Why is it not going there now? Oh, it can go there, can't it? Okay. I'll just build that now. Let's just build that now. So we're going to need one anyway. Group reservation. There we go. We're going to need one now. 12 locals. Right, keep it up. Lord Peter's happy. Give us a 1,500 gold. Nice. May, we made a big profit, but even... Whoa, it wasn't too far away actually, was it, without the profit? Really starting to cram these people in down here now, aren't we? Well, hopefully we can get this new research done pretty early, which is not too far away. It's rabbit stew, and that should keep people happy relatively. So these rooms get a use when we get like a group booking of like 12 wizards. This room will get a great use. There we go. 3 nights. Okay, we'll bring you in. Focus on your objectives as a manager. Someone once said that if you do not wish to be lost, one should look in a forest rather than a tree. In another word, mind the big picture. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Right, here comes the big group of locals, which is hopefully going to get us a nice chunk of money. And it should give us a nice chunk of money. And hopefully reputation. Our reputation is actually dropping a little bit. I'm quite sure why. You're leaving -3. You're leaving +5, which is good. So we're doing okay with wizards at the moment. They're happy with us. If he could get shot in the back with a flame, that'd be great, but he's not, no. Okay. Okay then. So all 3 of our rooms are currently booked out as well. If that means we should build more rooms. If they're all booked out, then we're losing out on potential money if we've not got any more rooms there, aren't we? Let's buy another one. What's our tavern value at? It's 81 grand. It needs to be 90 grand, so we're not too far away from that either. So now it's just a case then of basically keeping our money where it is, getting a rep up, and we should be okay. It's just a case now of just running the place, isn't it? Building wise, we're not looking too bad. I think once we get the rabbit stew, which is what this guy's requesting now, I just say, I would like rabbit stew. We don't sell rabbit stew. Well, fuck you, I'm leaving then. That's basically what he says. And now when he leaves, he gives us a... I know he's going to go to the gymnasium, okay. So normally, they'll walk out and give us like a -10, which is quite crippling really, but if he's going to the gymnasium, we might have a chance to get him back on side. So money's coming in, not massively, but it's doing okay. These areas are being used. It's just a case now of just trying to get our reputation up at the moment, isn't it, I suppose? You're getting some gold in. Nobody's using the music stage yet, come on. Well, you're really happy. You're leaving with a +12, wow. Our reputation's doing really well this time, actually. Raising your pricing, revise your pricing. Given that the tavern is in a business like any other business, price adjustment in the upwards direction is naturally expected from you. This, however, has a downside. However, higher prices usually result in lower guest satisfaction and along with it, lower reputation. On the other hand, lower prices result in higher guest satisfaction and higher reputation. So that's what we have to keep track of, basically, then. So it's basically a case of trying to balance these two out. Group reservation for 11 wizards. Yep, get them in. Requesting a raise. These good people. Right, manage. Right. Sunglasses for everybody. Alright, everyone's happy again now. Aha! A bard is on stage! Does that mean everyone's going to be happy? Does that have an effect on you? It might do. Can we also fit another bar on this wall as well then, can we? We can. We could really squeeze these bars in down here then. We could do that. We are getting some wizards in now. We probably could have afforded to go for another bar. Another bartender. Let's drop another one in then, because all these wizards are coming in. We need someone to make sure they've got enough places to drink. You're very happy. You're leaving and you're going to give us a +8. You're leaving with +6. You're leaving with +8. You're leaving with 8 as well. Okay. Well, that makes me think that maybe we can just put these prices up a little bit more then, because everyone's leaving and giving us a good amount of feedback. So maybe we could potentially get away with that. Yeah, reputation's on its way up. You're in +8 as well. These people are waiting for seats at the bar, which shouldn't be a problem now because the bartender's back on his way. Mind if I pay a visit, Lord Peter? That would be fantastic. I want your money. I want that 1,500 gold. We nearly broke a profit on our own, which is pretty good. And this is research early, which is exactly what I've done here. One of the first things I did was build the research room, because without that we are royally in the crapper, to be honest with you. And there are many guests waiting in line for the restrooms. Well, no restroom is currently being used, so that is not my problem, I'm afraid.